following podcast may contain some adult language. You've been warned. Welcome to Finding the Narrative, Genesys RPG Podcast. This is a show dedicated to the Genesys Role Playing System created by Fantasy Flight Games and produced by Edge Studio. A show in which we, your hosts, discuss all things Genesys from both the players and a GM's perspective. Normally. However, this is one of our actual plays, and I am Tony Fanning. With me, as always, are my good friends Stefan, Dragonspawn, and Chris Holmes. How you doing, Chris?
Oh, I'm doing great. I'm just recovering from my cabin con that I do every year with my buddies, and looking forward to doing this tonight. Running our actual play called it's in the Primeval Thule. Doing the Secrets of the Moon Door tonight.
Nice.
And yeah, looking forward to it. How about you, Stefan? You're on location, man.
I'm on location. I've got plenty of bug spray, some water, and I'm looking for the moon so that we can spot where the door will be. You know, the last light of Durin's day, I guess. So, kind of thing.
You're such a dork.
I know.
But so am I, because I totally got that reference.
I know, right?
The nerd in here smells so thick.
Doesn't it, though?
Tap into your nerdness. I feel your nerd. Whoops. That's supposed to feel that. Not supposed to feel that. Sorry. No. Yes, I'm doing good, and I'm looking forward to this game as well. It's been a while, and of course we have our special third wheel. Tony's son, Sean. How are you doing, Sean?
More like a fourth wheel, but I'm doing fantastic. Been enjoying
fourth
my
wheel
time
on a
out here in
tricycle.
California.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
I'm
third
one of the
wheel
training
player,
wheels.
but yeah.
And I'm one of the training wheels on the tricycle. I'm not needed, but I'm there for extra comfort.
Nice.
Well, that's one way of putting it. Sure enough, man. Here for extra comfort. Love it.
But yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
All right, welcome back, buddy.
Yeah, and a special shout out from our family to the world. My grandmother turned 100 this weekend. We had a celebration for that. That was a ton of fun. So I've talked about her on the show before, and she was a riot as usual with her thick Japanese accent. And she loved the gifts she got. She devoured her cake, and I got a little cussed out once, so it was all good. So
as you should.
Yeah.
As you should.
Yeah.
So it was a good time.
That's
family
great.
loved it. But yeah, we're looking forward to diving into this, homie. You ready to take over?
Yeah.
I am ready to take over. So so where we last left off, you guys ended up going to the merchant prince's villa to have a chit chat with the gentleman Dragonspawn, to do a little bit of socials, which it didn't necessarily turn into. I mean, we expected to turn into combat, right? I mean,
yeah.
He tried to sick his goons on us. What?
Yeah. The negotiations were brief.
Well, they were aggressive negotiations, right?
And aggressive.
And,
I think we made our points.
Yeah, I mean, there were points. There were spells thrown and backlashed, and spellcasters stunned by their own accidents. Triumphant accidents made to turn guards into rats. Where believe Lydiara is still concentrating on that, keeping those guards.
Indeed, she is.
As rats, as the self-proclaimed merchant princess walks down the stairs to see you all in a state of I don't know.
There's
a little bit of murder going on, and a bit of
a little bit of blood, a little bit of things turned over, furniture on its side, stuff like that.
Yep.
What happens during a negotiation session?
Exactly. So she looks down, and I think the last thing she said was, "I guess there's the merchant princess now." Am Dima. Welcome to my home. She looks around, and refreshments. Anything to drink? Because she's outnumbered 3-1, and nobody's really here. Our servants and the guards. Servants are kind of nowhere to be seen.
Right. I'll pick up the guards by their tails.
Oh, because you are. Oh, that's right. Because they're rats. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
nice.
Looking at his spellcasting druid friend there. Sorry, Sean, I forgot your character's name. Lydiara. The look of concentration that he knows that he recognizes, walks to one of the windows that leads to the front of the building, and just tosses them out the window, making sure they're naked. All their stuff is probably on the floor.
Awesome. So you probably throw them out into area 5 there, out in the where the fountains are.
No, just
or the courtyard.
On
the street, out the front door. You just kind of throw them out the front door. All right, sweet.
Yep.
Front door.
I will let our lightning shield drop that was surrounding us.
Okay.
I think you might be able to hire better guards. Those that would be loyal to you instead.
Maybe. Yes. Here, I'll share a picture.
So Fowler starts straightening up a few things in the fight.
Well, she's kind of still there, kind of at the doorway, kind of a little defensively, kind of obviously cautious about what's next. Are you going to murder me or what kind of stance that she's kind of taken, and trying to break the tension just a little bit, offering you refreshments or whatever. Asking why were you here to assassinate my husband here, or what?
We are here to find what has happened to Gillian. And he was responsible, or knew who was, and refused to tell us.
Well, Well, I didn't really know much about. I don't know who this Gillian person is, and don't know his dealings with this person. Sorry if anything happened to her. Is
So
there
you
any
know
context?
that she was a.
Yes?
You know, she is a female.
Okay.
We did not tell you this. Where did you
Gillian
surmise this
sounds like-
information?
Well, Gillian
Gillian.
sounds like a female's name.
When? Where? It's not culturally that I am aware of. It's rare.
Absolutely it is. In Zszree it is. Yep. Common, very common.
I guess I am trying to determine her
Deceitfulness?
Vigilance check, perhaps?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Go for it. Do a average.
All right, it's 4 green and 2 purple. Are you satisfied, GM?
Yes.
4 successes straight up.
She's not being completely honest with you. About something?
All right.
Um,
I advance out of the room that we were in, closer to her, moving somewhat menacingly.
Okay. She takes
Sword not put away.
All right.
Sword is still out and dripping with the blood of the last person I stabbed it with.
Yeah.
And
She's basically she's taking a bit of back. She takes a step back, obviously.
That's my maneuver.
You're stepping towards her, right? Yeah.
That was my maneuver. That's my turn.
We'll let you go forward, sure. All right.
I did the roll, I did the maneuver. I'm assuming we're kind of in a free-form social situation right at the moment, but I want to give someone else a chance to react. Sean hasn't done anything yet, so
Mm-hmm.
he may have a reaction for his character where he could describe when not muted.
Yeah. Sean, would you like to do something? What's Lydiara gonna do when he sees this? She says, responds, but doesn't seem like Fazil likes her answer, and almost pounces forward in a way, pounces towards her a little bit.
I recommend choosing your words more wisely. The last person who didn't is, well, on the floor over there.
Yes.
And over there, and some there.
All right. Oh, nice.
Also, so Zafalo put the 2 guards that are as rats outside.
Oh yeah, and out the window.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send Gizmo. Go have your dinner.
Oh,
Because he's an owl.
nice. Yeah.
He's gonna go eat that.
Happily, you get a sense of excitedness from Gizmo as he kind of leaps off your shoulder, and you kind of have that bond with him, right? Him or Gizmo's a male, right?
Yes.
Him, yeah. He gets you get that those surface thoughts, right, or impressions, of him, and yeah, he's excited, hungry.
All right, yeah, I'll send him on that, and then that's it for me.
When the follow comes back in, holding the front door open for Gizmo as he flies out, you kind of see Fazil and his stance up in front of this lady. Is there anything else you wanted to do as you kind of come back in?
I'm not sure. I may have missed something. So as a follow, we'll just wait a little bit and see what's going to happen.
Well, she says, maybe I can, come with me. Maybe there's something here in his office, papers maybe, and she'll take you back to one of these back rooms, and the only piece of information that really makes sense from you would be this image that I'm going to share with you now. Looks like it's loading for Tony there.
Stefan, are you seeing my shared screen, by the way?
No. Let me just double check here.
It might be
I
because
could drop
had
an
video
image
turned off. So
would it be easy for me to just drop it in Skype chat for you there?
Yeah, you could do that. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. I'll drop an imge in Skype chat for you because I'm handy.
Okay.
For there,
Cool.
so you don't have to worry about streaming. So Tony, if you wanted to, I don't think you need to share your screen anymore.
There you go. Got it. Okay. Thank you.
There you go. You get that? Did I hit send?
Yep.
Okay.
I got it.
Yes, I will read this for our listeners.
Excellent.
It says,
Go for it.
our allies failed to find the key when they carried off the sage. My divinations suggest your friend Pluth may have it. I am sending new assets to rectify that oversight. They will bring the key to your house. Unfortunately, I cannot have them simply bring me the key. So you must do so once you have it in your possession. Send a report when you know your travel arrangements. I will meet you at the moon door. Who is this from, madam?
That she doesn't know. She's not really sure. She does admit she did see a lady come in here a few weeks ago. Did remember her name was Gillian. But beyond that, you're getting from, with your successes there, you had 4 successes on that. She was lying that she knew that she'd ever met this woman or whatever. But beyond that, you're getting the impression that she really, this part, whatever he was on to, whatever he was doing here, she really is kind of clueless about. They met in here in his office, so that's why she probably thought it'd be, good to come in here to look.
Sage being mentioned in this is most likely Gillian. She is my mentor. Now, her safety is paramount to me, and I will do anything I must do. So please, how was this delivered? Where did it come from? Tell me what you know.
Yeah, she's not sure how this note was delivered.
Ask one of the servants. They
she
might
must
know.
have been out. She must have been out shopping or something like that.
And you said you saw a woman. Can you describe her in detail?
She describes.
While she's doing
Gillian,
that,
for sure.
I would like to. Oh, never mind. I can't do it. Wrong magic skill. I have divine. I can't do that spell. I was going to use mask to.
Well, it doesn't matter. You can't do it anyway.
Of the face, but and have her.
Well, she does describe. She describes your mentor.
Yeah.
The age, her, the way she carried herself, what she was wearing, those things. It's familiar. And if you, let me show you. You do see, and what you also saw in here, which kind of matches your map in a way, confirms a little bit, right, is another map. So I know this was the map that I've shared. This is of the Darmesh region. There's, a little more of a blown up region of this area here where I was pointing down to the Ainari region near the shallows of Mirak, which kind of confirms the map that you have, the location of this moon door, and the little scribble that I have here will say there's actually a label of moon door. That's where it is. So for you, so a little more information from his.
Hey, Fazil. Sometimes the servants might know more. Maybe they know where this note came from.
Yeah, you ask around. Question them. Yeah, they do. I mean, you ask them, and they say the note was sent. Let me think. It was like a couple days ago. There was like a runner
A
Mm.
courier
or like a courier kind of delivery. Yeah. Nothing out of the ordinary. Just
Right.
the guy gets mail all the time, right?
Right.
But he got some mail, a letter, like a letter that was not, it was like a little later on in the day or whatever, but it was from a courier service or something. So
All right.
Is
All right.
is there a
Fine.
fine rug or tapestry nearby?
yeah, there's lots of different things in this place, but sure, there is.
I'll grab it. I'll wipe the blood off my sword and I'll put it away.
Nice touch. Nice touch.
I have no respect for these rich folk. I am ready.
Okay.
I turn to my friends. This one cannot help us further. Let us go. It sounds like we must hit the road as soon as possible.
Finally, outside the city.
Yes. Your swift skills in the forest will help. We must try to catch them on the way to the moon door. Prevent it from opening.
Right.
All right.
Let's be off then.
I can't remember how late in the day this was. If this was later on, like at night. I think this was at night, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I showed up like
we showed up at the very end of like business day.
Like business day or something like that. So it's been maybe a couple hours or whatever. He kind of made you guys wait while you were here. So it's probably 9, 10 o'clock at night. If you guys wanted to, let me go ahead and
we could rest a little bit and head out in the morning.
I'll share the big map. If you guys wanted to, you could make it back out to Honors Mill where you guys normally would have rooms, where you actually have rooms for the night tonight out there, because you guys, I think up till now it's been the same day, because you went into town, did the investigation, heard of her missing, you did the investigation. No.
Got attacked.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
got attacked. Bruce died.
And I think you came straight here
after
that. So yeah, you guys can make it back out to Honors Mill within like the hour. It's just right outside of town there. Even on the map, it looks like it's way out of town, but even though we're talking, a week journey to go across Darmesh there through the jungles, and that's if you have a guide or somebody.
I am the guide.
Might be exactly, who may be a Bolotanga tribe member like your scout here. So you guys head on out to gather up your things, go out to Honors Mill, bed down, rest up.
Before we bed down for the night, I would like to inspect my compatriots' wounds and treat them, if at all possible, with medicine.
Absolutely.
Right.
Perhaps any critical injuries they may have, I may apply magic to.
Yep. I don't know. Does any of you guys have crits? I don't know.
I think they were healed. I believe.
They were healed before. Okay.
I chose the follow having hamstrung and distracted, but they might not have been removed.
Might not have been removed, but I think it was healed because at one point he was over his threshold.
Yeah, I healed one. I think I healed hamstrung.
I know I healed
another one?
Fazil at some point to get rid of his magic madness that he had.
Right.
To get the fight back into our side.
So if you don't mind, I'd like to treat the other critical injury.
Okay, perfect. Sure. And he's got a few little wounds, but nothing major.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Go ahead and build up that pool and do that roll. So it should be an easy check because. That's right. Yeah, it's normally easy, right?
Heal. I don't know what heal's difficulty to remove a critical is. I think it's the same as the critical itself, but I gotta check.
I think so. Yeah, there's a critical.
No, level. I think to do a critical, it might.
Heal critical is plus
average.
2. It gives you a plus 2 to the difficulty.
No matter what the crit was. Yeah.
So it makes the difficulty hard.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, I'll try it with medicine first, and if that doesn't work,
Yeah, medicine.
Right.
Medicine will be an easy check because he only has a couple wounds. So
I'm dealing with a friend's injury, so I will be upgrading my check.
and you can add a boost die to that if you would like. You have some poultices, and I'm assuming you guys are back in your rooms, and you probably had probably eaten and whatever. So
Excellent.
I guess I could
That looks
also
good.
try to.
I
Didn't
did not
succeed.
successfully heal it, but maybe with the two advantage that I rolled, I had 0 success, 2 advantage. I'd like to recover some of my own strain.
You can.
That way in preparation for casting.
Yep. You can totally do that.
All right.
So this will not be easy.
Just deep wounds.
They hurt. Those guards hurt real bad.
They sure did.
Tarhun can heal your wounds, though the lightning may tickle.
But you do
That's
bandage them up.
That's what she said.
You did a quick little bandage on them at the house, and then you get here, you clean them, you clean them up a bit, and you can heal. It will say you heal 1 wound there though, as a follow from just that, like the recleaning of the bandages.
Okay.
Azil, Lydiara, you can both heal a wound as well. Just the tending of it, we'll just say. And then
Okay.
And then
All
you're
right. I'm ready to try magic on this critical.
all
Move
right.
it.
You like to remove it, move it. You want to remove it, move it. Yes, I did that, everybody.
I do. Move it.
Okay, let's see here. I do have, it is magic.
And it's hard.
It is hard. And what is it? It's distracted. Okay.
Sorry, what? It's distracted?
No, just a type of
Oh.
critical injury, it's like, okay. I'm okay with it. Go ahead. I'm okay leaving it the way it is.
Okay.
Looks good. The 3 yellow, a green, 3 purple. Nice.
2 simple successes. All right,
Looks-
so we'll remove that from him as well.
All right.
Remove
So
that.
all
You can-
wounds are removed. All right.
And the base magic heal will heal
The 2 successes will heal the wounds. Yep.
his remaining wounds as well.
All right.
Don't forget, you also have like something that increases the amount you heal.
Yeah,
through
it's
the
all,
VFO.
he only had 2 left. So
Yeah.
Just a reminder, because I also have an item that increases the amount I heal wounds by 2.
yep, a holy relic.
Yeah. An implement. Yeah.
Yep, a druidic totem.
We'll say that
Yeah.
if
All
we'll
right.
say that if Lydiara was in there and just chilling out as well, relaxing, you kind of get a little bit of the
Overflow.
the overflow maybe of it. You can heal up a wound as well from it.
Excellent. Now we're all healed up.
Yeah,
Yep.
pretty much. And then in the morning when you get up, all your strain can come back. And you can heal that last wound there here too, Lydiara. So
I'll just have that crit left.
no, the crit. No, he healed the crit.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He did heal.
I
the crit.
successfully healed the crit, so the heal spell heals wounds and the critical.
And the crit. Okay. Good.
Yeah. It was more difficult adding
Right.
the to heal the critical as well.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. So we're all fresh. Perfect.
All right. So, what we are going to do is, if I had it, I would play it. So, if you guys want to immerse yourselves into some traveling montage music, I'm picturing the Conan traveling montage music,
Yeah.
right? I can't,
Dun, dun, dun,
just kind of, as they're running through and going across the plains. Well, you guys are kind of going through like the jungles.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I found some of these images online here. I'll share these. I'll drop them in chat for you. They're step in here in a moment after I share them with inside of Fantasy Grounds here. A couple of those as you're going through, and then let's see here. Where did I have those? Oh, I put those elsewhere. So we're gonna do a skill challenge here for you all to get through and across the across the Darmesh jungles here. And let me drop these in Skype here for you there, Steph. There's one, there's the other. Kind of gives you a little idea. Now you are a Bolotanga scout.
Darnish Hunter.
Darnish Hunter, one of the
Dari Hunter, sorry, Explorer.
Dari Hunter, you are one of the top scouts
right.
that the chieftain of the tribes relies upon to lead hunts out when there's a threat, or even if you're, just kind of around. You're one of the guys, one of the senior, one of the more experienced hunters that would lead parties. You've trained new hunters and scouts as well. Kind of gone off on your own with these guys, and as you're coming through the jungles, I picture this as, you going into the various villages, maybe spending a day to help hunt for them, and your friends here with them as well. As you're traveling with them, kind of almost kind of like a barter kind of thing,
Right.
I mean,
Lydiara and I would probably be fairly familiar working together with this.
Oh yeah.
Teaching Vasile a few things as well along the way.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we'll do a skill challenge here, where you guys would need 12 successes before 3 failures.
Okay.
The skills that are the primary skills for this would be survival, obviously. Geography is the navigation skill kind of used in this setting. Perception. Ranged heavy to do the hunting, the notional taking out the threats as you're traveling through the jungle, right? Stealth as well, and athletics. There might be some climbing to do, maybe some running, maybe some maybe you want to do some forced marches, those kinds of things to get through some of the area. And the fact that it might you're going through a freaking jungle, and you're going to be on foot, for like a week or two. It's going to take a while to kind of go through this.
That's it. There'll be all kinds of obstacles, vines, and whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'll put those in Skype chat for us. So I have them here, but I'll put them in Skype chat for you guys so you remember.
Okay.
Those are the ones. Anything beyond that, so these will be the skills that will have the average difficulty. Anything beyond that, we'll do hard, or we'll have a hard difficulty. So 12 successes before 3 failures here.
And I think Primeval Thule, I'm not sure, it only used ranged as a skill, and then melee was heavy or light. That's what I remember reading.
Sure.
But...
So ranged. If you just have ranged, that's great.
Okay. All right. Wasn't sure. Just to be sure. All right. Thank you. All right.
Yep.
Oh, pardon me.
I think we do have. Right. I think there is both.
Okay.
Ranged light, I think, is for thrown. We use for thrown weapons in this. So.
Okay.
throwing hand axes at stuff. All right.
So order-wise, I say let the Dari Hunter go first because, well, let the Dari Hunter go first. I don't want to go.
Absolutely. So what do I do?
Fine.
I do the rebuild initiative slots,
I will
right?
fail last. Let me put it that way. I mean, go last. Sorry.
What?
Yeah, you'll be all three of our failures.
Most likely.
What?
Never know. You never know.
Come on now.
I am a street rat before I became a priest. I do not know much of the wilderness. I rely on these two.
Alrighty then.
All right.
So then
I'll
we'll
go
start
first.
with
Zszree.
yeah.
Yep.
So
All
if
right,
you would like.
So Zszree will be using his, of course, the key skill in here of survival to start.
Perfect.
Making
All right.
sure we're picking the right routes and get all of our equipment and proper and proper enough rations, etc. What to bring, what to skip, etc. Yeah, so difficulty average.
Yep.
All right. So we've got 2 story points.
We do have 2 and 2 right now. Yep.
All right. I'll make that. Okay, so I've got 2 difficulty, 2 yellow, and a green on my side. I think I'm good. I'm not going to spend a story point.
Okay. I will because
of course.
Thulean jungle.
Right.
Darius jungle. And yeah.
Okay,
There's always a bigger predator.
And
Yeah.
there's always a bigger T-Rex. What? No.
Oh.
There's a you can most, even though you didn't ask for it, I will give you a boost die
Ooh, yes,
because
okay.
this is your homeland. You are familiar with the jungles here, and
Right.
surviving in them is what you do.
That's it. It's my backyard.
It's literally your backyard.
Yeah.
All right, roll it up, buddy. Tell us what you get.
There we go. All right, so there we go. Come on. Oh, come on now. Don't hesitate now. Come on. I'm just waiting for the
12 successes.
Yeah, almost.
That'd be great if you did.
Come on, just waiting for the reconnection RPG session. Sorry, listeners. Now, of course, it erased my skill.
Yeah,
my
you do
pool,
manage. You do manage to maybe. Well, depending on your advantages here, I may have a little bit of extra little flavor text for you.
Right. So survival, the boost dice, the difficulty. There we go.
Yeah, because we do know that the chieftain's daughter is kind of sweet on you.
Yeah.
Now.
All right. So the challenge dice came out blank. So that's Dari jungle, the Thulean jungle, whatever. We avoid all of those pitfalls and get three successes and an advantage.
Ooh, well done, buddy. Yep. Okay.
So making good time, picking some good routes, some shortcuts.
Yes. And how many advantages did you say?
1 advantage.
1 advantage.
Yes.
Yeah, you managed to maybe swing into the well, you can. Did you want to give that pass? What did you want to do with your advantage?
To give it to another the next character, sort of helping them. It'll probably be Lydiara, just refamiliarizing herself with the area, pointing out a few things that may help her out on whatever her action will be.
Mm-hmm. And Lydiara is gonna let them. It looks like you have the nature skill you are building up there to let Zszree know, or Vazil not to step into any man-eating fly traps, right?
Yep. I was going to use the nature skill to keep Fazil aware of what the dangerous flora and fauna of each section that we go through is, so that he knows what is safe for him to interact with and what isn't.
Right.
Nice.
And Zszree passed me a boost, correct?
Yes.
Sure did.
And this was not one of the average skills. So this is a hard difficulty.
It is a hard difficulty. 2 yellow, a green, and 3 purple. However, just to nature of your check. I'll flip a story point there. See what I did there?
Yep.
Turn one of those to a red and a boost die.
All right. So we've got all the story points now.
Because I don't know about you guys, but having Fazil just fall into like some something, right, Tony?
Yeah, you do what you got to do, man.
That's right.
Coming
off a Cabin weekend, still feel a little ruthless. No, just kidding.
We're looking at 2 yellow, 1 green, 1 red, 2 purple, and a blue.
All right, looks good to me. Rolling it up.
Rolling it up.
Nice.
1 success and 1 advantage.
Okay, that's 4 of your 12 successes. And what'd you like to do with that advantage?
I will pass the boost die along to the next player because it is Fazil, and my keeping him aware of the dangerous flora and fauna is helping him not get himself hurt or poisoned on the trip.
Nice.
Killed.
Yeah.
Oh, what's
Eaten.
What are these mushrooms?
Yeah.
These mushrooms look good. Maybe put them in a stew.
I will think outside of the box for my turn.
Excellent. Or outside of the jungle.
Outside of the box, of the skills for the challenge that was given.
Yep.
And I'm going to be using my personal discipline to follow every command and suggestion that they give me to the key to the T, to the letter.
Nice.
And do everything they say correctly. Listen carefully to them.
Focusing on
everything that I must do properly.
Perfect. I like that. That's a perfect use of that. Awesome.
So currently I have 2 yellow, 2 green, and of course this will be a hard check, correct?
It'll be a hard check, and I'll give it a boost die because I'm thinking they'll have you in between, in the middle, so you'll be getting it from both ends, from the front and the back. You know what I mean?
Are we talking about the help here?
Well, no, yeah, the help. The discipline. You'll have to be listening to the front and the back.
Well, that chuckle
that
gave me just a hint of something else. So I was just
no.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, are you happy with my pool? Because I've got my 2 boost dice in there also now. One from Sean and the one that the GM gave. So
you have 2 positive dice of each category and 3 difficulty dice. That looks good, man. I'd have no points on my side. So
typical fanning roll. Nothing. And all washed out. 0. It's a failure with a wash.
Wow.
That makes you one of our 3.
Yeah.
One of 3 failures. Well done.
We tried to help.
You know what, Tony? You just.
I called it before I even went.
I know.
You shouldn't have.
Thanks for not disappointing, buddy.
So even though I tried to follow their exact words, I misconstrued something.
You must have
got stuck in a pit of sand or something.
No, it's the blue flowers with the red leaves you don't go next to. Not the blue flowers with the red leaves.
But you said blue flowers, red leaf, not red leaf, blue flower. I do not understand.
Which part is the flower? Which part is the leaf? Right?
This one had huge petals. I thought this was flower.
That's a blood vine.
So a few days into it, I
pick up a rash.
Fazil picks up a little bit of a rash, but good thing you guys got a cream for that. There's a bit of
there's always a cream for
that you can that you can kind of make, and a little whatever one of the nights, just kind of, all right, here, just rub it on this, and it'll be fine by morning. And sure enough, in the morning, rash is gone. You're good enough for the next morning. A couple days into it, that kind of few days into it, that kind of happens.
Why does the poultice smell like urine?
Well, because Because there's urine in it. You had to pee in it.
I am just checking.
Disinfect,
Right.
come on. It's the best thing to disinfect.
Disinfected. That's right. All
right.
right. So next round.
All right, I can go again.
So where we're at right now, you got 4 of your 12 successes,
All right.
1 of your 3 failures. So kind of right on track for an exciting finish to this.
Right.
Actually. Right.
All
Go
right.
for it. What you got?
All right. This time, as a fellow, will take out his personalized bow and start doing more hunting. There's quite a
Awesome.
few settlements up ahead. If he can bring some good meats, good quarry down, he'll go a long way towards getting some more help.
Right. Get quarry down, and in the area that you're kind of going through, it does get a little bit dangerous. So there are some of those moments where you do have to, take out some of the critters that are,
warning
pouncing
shots.
upon you and whatever. Yep.
All right, so this is one of his very best skills. So he's got 3 yellow and a blue because automatically his personalized bow gives him a boost dice.
Perfect.
And 2, and a 2 purple. And
Okay.
because he's really feeling comfortable in this area, he's going to flip a story point and
Perfect.
upgrade again.
That'll
Getting-
put it to 3 story points on your side and 1 on ours, on mine.
Yep.
GM.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
1 GM point. So got 3 yellow and a green.
Mhm.
All right, so I'm good with my
Okay,
dice
looks good.
pool. Let's
Good for
go.
me.
Come on.
Mm.
Oh, that gets. Did that roll? That's my survival check. Come on.
You wait.
Come on.
It's coming. It's coming.
I did click roll dice and it didn't do. All right, let me just refresh that
Uh-huh.
and go back
Build it back up
Wait.
again.
if I have to, but maybe it did roll it. There we go. I did roll it. Range success. So 1 success,
Okay.
one advantage, and a triumph.
Oh, hell yes.
Yes.
What do we normally do for the triumphs in these? Is that normally like 3 multiple successes? How do we normally do that, Tony? I forgot.
Upgrade somebody after him's check.
Yeah, could do
okay.
that, definitely.
There we go.
So definitely got some good sized quarry. Avoided some other predators. Passing along the advantage to my next ally, and the triumph. I'll pass that along a free upgrade to Fazil. I'll specify Fazil.
Okay.
As I help him along, pointing on the hunting expedition and dealing with the locals.
Excellent. All right. All right. So, Lydiara. Or who's next?
I'd like to go.
There you go.
Rock on.
All right. So it means you get my advantage and the free upgrade.
Nice.
I'm going to follow stealthily and watch as he shoots these game that he's hunting down. I'll be using stealth.
Nice.
And so
upgrade
with his free upgrade and his boost die, I will have 2 yellow, a green, and 2 purple and a blue.
All right. Yeah. Looks good to me.
Okay. Ha ha! I had 3 successes to advantage.
Nice.
So I'll add 3 successes to our total, bringing us to
8 of 12.
8. And then
12,
the 2 advantage, I would like specifically to pass 2 boost dice to the next player.
Okay.
2 positive boost dice. In that, Lydiara, confident that I hit well and confident that Zafalo is watching over me, she is able to focus on her own tasks at hand, and as she is the next one to go.
Right.
So she'll get a couple of boost dice.
All right.
So some of those early lessons finally sunk in.
That's right. All right. What do you want to do there for Lydiara?
I am going to cast a spell.
Oh.
I was going to do my conjure spell, which, because I have the druid talent, makes it so that I can only summon living creatures, and I was going to try and summon a cat, a jungle cat, to travel with us and provide that sort of, we have a predator with us, so nobody will attack us type protection.
I like that a lot. And you know what? You're casting Primal. I did not have that on our main list because I didn't think about it. And you know what? It actually makes sense. I was going to say, hey, you need to change that to a hard, but you know what? I like it as one of the main skills for the skill chest. So leave it as average.
Yeah, Primal in the woods.
Makes sense.
I built the spell like I normally would. It starts out easy, and then because I'm trying to summon a rival silhouette 1, I increase the difficulty by 1, so it's 2. And I get Summon Ally on there for free. So that's why I put the difficulty at 2.
I think with this, I think with the skill challenge, if you wanted to use it as more of a narrative use of it in this case, but I understand. Sounds good. Go ahead.
I've never used the magic skills in narrative. Does that look good to you?
That looks perfect to me, dude.
All right.
But you are using magic, though. So I am going to have to flip the story point. The only one that I have here is back to 4 and 0. There's
all right,
7.
so I'm looking at 2 yellow, 1 green, 1 red, 1 purple, and 2 blue dice.
Yes. Okay.
Also, 1 with nature, I do believe. Nope, not 1 with nature. Animal empathy. Add 2 boost dice to all non-combat checks involving animals. Would this technically involve animals? Because I'm trying to bring one to our side.
Somewhat, absolutely. Yeah,
so that puts me at 4 boost dice then.
Walk on. Well, hey. Yeah.
Damn, that's like a Stefan roll.
That's like a Stefan roll, but his last name is Fanning. So let's see. This can go either way.
All right.
Oh.
Whoa!
Okay.
1 success and 2 triumph.
Okay, so right now you're at 8 of 12 successes. How do you guys success? So describe to me how this helps you succeed on your skill challenge here, because I'm gonna give it to you for it with those triumphs, 2 triumphs. What happens?
I have an idea. If you don't, Sean,
deal with it. Yeah, both of you work through it. What do you guys think?
Let me hear your idea.
The giant cat brings a pack of giant cats, and we ride them out of the jungle.
Oh, fucking A.
That's better than I was gonna have.
Okay.
So
and you know what? And you know what? Better yet, I'm gonna ramp this up just a little bit because there was a reason. There was a consequence for not passing the test and passing the test, and because you passed it with 2 triumphs, I am going to say, and I had this in here already, but you guys managed to ride these cats out, and you, Zafalo and Lydiara, you two especially, get a sense that your cats, as you're kind of coming out of the jungle, you're coming to these like ruins, right? Kind of on the edge of like this jungle, and their ears kind of like go down. They get into like a pouncing kind of stance, almost like a predatory kind of stalking kind of stance, right? And as you guys are, you're on the back of these and you're like, let's just kind of go with it. And Fazil's like, okay, what the hell's going on here? And you're seeing those two just kind of going with it. And you guys manage. Yeah.
Zafalo, when the cats do that, he sort of falls like a little bit over. He's unsaddled, even though there's not a saddle.
Okay.
He falls saddle. Because.
And you go with them. Do you fall in with them?
Well, he falls off because he's got what's called a touch of madness kind of hindrance. He's delved too deeply in the past into secrets of the unnatural. So that mechanically it adds a setbacks to all charm, negotiation, and writing checks made with any animal or person that is not likewise occult oriented. He's being newly conjured. I don't think they're occult oriented. They seem to be recoiling to anything like weird or for these runes.
Not weird. No, not weird.
Okay.
Not weird. Because what you see in these runes, you actually saw a movement of a
Okay, so it's not occult oriented.
Do you mean runes as in like
ruins?
There's a bunch of
ruins.
Ruins. Okay.
Ruins. Ruins. Ruins.
Well, I was
roof,
just checking
roof.
because runes tells me there's
Tomato,
just a bunch of letters out here.
No. Like jungle ruins. Okay.
Right. Got it.
And I'll share
buildings that are not in a bad state of repair.
Okay. Do you guys see this?
Mm-hmm. I see it.
I shared with you guys. Okay.
Indeed, I do.
And then Stefan, I'll drop that in chat for you.
Right. Sorry, I just thought maybe the ruins had some kind of weird occult vibe off of it, but maybe not.
No, but that's okay if you wanted to like kind of roll off the the animal. Your animal and stalk with them, which I see as a totally natural thing for you to do.
Yeah, but these animals act a little bit weird around him. They don't necessarily trust him because of his little bit of a touch of madness.
Okay, gotcha. They don't act. It's them reacting to your touch of madness, or you reacting to your own touch?
No,
they react to yours.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. No, it wasn't that. It was It was this thing. You see. Walking around in the ruins.
Okay, so those are the ruins.
Those are the ruins, and I'm going to drop a creature on here. And for those of you listening, specifically somebody named Jamie Pearson, this is a Thulean Cyclops that you guys see walking around in here. Now, Stefan, the father.
No.
Okay.
Jamie Pearson does not have that many muscles. I'm sorry.
Well, that's true, but still, if I was talented at Photoshop, I totally would have loved to kind of put like his face on this in some way. But still,
maybe the caricature face I did of him.
I mean, when I was going through trying to figure out, all right, what kind of monster do I want to do? Thulean Cyclops? Oh, come on, man. I got to do Cyclops for our buddy Jamie out there. Yeah. So the significance of this, though, for Zszree is this could mean like major honor to you to potentially win you and maybe secure the marriage to this chieftain's daughter here, if you could take this guy out. Now, at this point, because of the double triumph, the successful skill challenge, you are able to get the drop on this guy. Okay. You'd like. And we'll do that. And I'll just build up the map here, put you guys on there. Now, oh yeah, he's pretty big. Probably, he's a big dude, just walking kind of in the middle of this thing. And
right.
And there. I picture you guys.
I fixed your map or your picture.
Oh no. Did you really? Did you put it back in chat or?
Nope.
Nice. Yes. You can call me Jaime. Call me Jaime. That's the name of the Thulean. The Thulean. What do you call it?
Jaime One Eye. That's a throwback to a really early episode of when I joined.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, wow. Somebody dropped a tiger on there? Was that me or somebody else dropped that?
That was me. I was trying to put tokens for the cats down because I had them summoned. I didn't expect it to be
Excellent.
really big. Sorry.
No, that's totally cool. I need to set the grid on it first. Hang on a second. Let's delete those real quick. And then we'll throw the... Okay, so you guys see this big Thulean Cyclops named calling himself just kind of walking through these ruins here.
Right.
You know, the side of this is kind of knocked down, so the walls here are probably good like 5 to 10 feet tall. This thing is probably good 15 feet tall. Big old club in his hand and doesn't see you guys at all. Looks like he's focusing, kind of facing inward on the map here. What would you all like to do?
This is not the ruins of the moon door, is it?
No. This is somewhere in. You're still inside the kind of on the edge. Kind of maybe if you look at the map of the Darmesh, you're probably in the D in Darmesh at this point. You know, in this map.
Okay.
Yeah.
So next question, what is my church's stance upon, not necessarily the church, but my secret organization within the church? What is their stance upon Thulean Cyclops? Do I need to make a religion check to know that?
No, I mean, you don't really know much. You do know that there are creatures out in the world that are, you know, just evil and brutish and just wanna just like all about.
But it is of this world
stuff. It is of this world. Yeah.
Then I whisper to my companions, let us sneak around and leave it be. But shall we stealth and avoid it?
But this would be a mark of prestige for me and my tribe.
Yeah, you guys can kind of. I mean,
It is
you know
not fulfilling our mission to endanger ourselves on some prideful boast.
Not prideful. It would ensure my lineage.
But there are other ways. Stopping Moondor from opening is one. A delay in doing that will be dangerous for our cause.
But this would bring great pride to me and my clan. This is one of his
motivations.
motivations.
You would explain that this is a fairly rare thing, and even to be able to sneak up on one like this is fairly rare too.
Yeah.
Just for that.
You can't. Yeah.
Mhm.
These are uncommon. We have the advantage.
We are 3 of this party. I say we go. You say we fight it. What does Lidiara say?
Do I get a sense that the cats are itching to fight it or wishing not to?
Make a hard vigilance check.
This is going on.
Max headroom.
Putting an arrow to his
Max
bow.
headroom. Your max headroom, and you said. I think you said. Sounded like you said you're kind of knocking an arrow in your bow.
Yes. While he's talking, he's knocking an arrow to his bow.
Go ahead. That looks good to me. Sean.
Non-combat check with animals, so there's my 2 advantage for that.
Yep. Got
Right.
it.
2 boost
Perfect.
dice.
So 1 green, 1 yellow, 3 purple, 2 boost. Let's go.
Looks good.
That's a fanning roll.
It is a fanning
Failure
roll.
to advantage.
The what would you like to do with the advantage? I mean, you do still have a couple of strain from the casting of that spell.
I'll
if you'd
heal my
like.
strain.
Okay. And you do, and as you're kind of, petting, whispering to the, to the cat that you've summoned. And she has brought like her, a couple of allies for you, and thanking her, you kind of, you're able to kind of take that moment to get that strain and stress back. You're getting kind of a mixed kind of emotions here, from her. And it's kind of hard to read, one of like maybe excitement and fear, but you can't tell whether that fear is, like the moments before, like you go into combat, like you want to channel that fear, and that's what they do, right? Or whether they just want to run. It's not necessarily they want to run, but it's like, there's something here, you're not sure. It's a tough read.
Maybe they're taking their cue from Zafalo a bit too much.
A little bit. I don't know. We're seeing they're So what would
My
be
choice.
your
My choice lies with the animals, and I am unsure of which they want.
okay, so that's no
No decision yet.
a non-decision.
Convince me why your family's lineage is more important than our mission, and I will agree to fight. If not, I will leave you behind. You can fight on your own.
So Stefan, take that
Yeah.
background, whatever direction you want with it that we've
Yeah.
told. So feel free.
I swore that I would complete this mission, but it's right there. We can take it down. We've taken down worse.
If you stay to fight this
This-
thing, your word to me means nothing.
Perhaps
Very
we
well.
could. Perhaps we could mark this location on our map and
Oh, I'll
Return.
remember where it is.
return
I'll
at a later
remember
time
where
to
it is.
hunt this beast.
If our mission is successful and we sneak past this thing successfully, I will return with you. You have my word of honor. And the might of Tarhoon will follow with me. And I will help you slay this great creature.
Very well. Yes. All right.
Nice. All right.
Has to swallow his pride, which is one of his flaws.
Understandable.
Awesome. That's
My
great.
single-minded nature of the mission at hand is one of mine.
Well, one of his desires is also wealth, but he wants to get paid.
Oh, this would be. Well, the thing is, this would definitely secure some wealth. Being the chieftain's son-in-law, man, you'd be set up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I will remember this place.
Mhm. Now, you say that, okay, knowing full well in the 2 weeks or so it's going to take to get back here,
Yeah.
assuming, you where you're going, it's only going to take a couple days or whatever to get done what you're going to get done. Because it's still a good week or so to get to where you're going and back. He's not going to be here. However, last known location of one should be able to track it somewhere else. So
Hopefully, yes, he studies it,
yeah,
and we'll go around. All right.
yeah, you mark it on the. Yeah, you've come past this ruins before, so
the fellow needs no map.
you can probably find it again.
I love it.
The follow needs no map.
Squanto never sleeps. I will tell you guys the tale of Squanto never sleeps sometime.
All right. Sounds good.
That is a very good tale.
Maybe while we're waiting for Stefan's max headroom to come back, maybe we'll hear that. Okay.
All right.
Okay,
So let's
so
go around.
yeah, so you guys head on down. I'll share the map with you. Again, go back to the Darmesh jungle map. So you guys from the ruins kind of make it to the coast there, and then just follow around like Lake Hall down to the big city of Maracay. I think that's probably how to pronounce it. Sounds good to me.
Sounds plausible.
Sounds plausible.
It's your story. I'll stick to it.
And when you do, yeah, sounds pretty good. You guys, good place to kind of maybe bed down. Not in the jungle. First place in haven't been in the jungle for especially for you, Fazil. All right, it's been.
How do you guys
10.
even survive with this many bug bites on your body? I literally have an insect bite on an insect bite. I do not understand. Cockroaches. I've had cockroaches around me my entire life, but the one, it was the size of my hand and it bit like a mother.
You're supposed to rub these berries on you, but
No, you said eat those.
no,
so confused.
No, those are the red ones. These are the burgundy ones.
This red. They are both red.
No, this is dark red. This is red. This is blood red. This is dark red. Dark red is good against bug bites.
All right. Very good. I must take hot bath in the temple. Temple baths, please.
Mm-hmm.
When we
I
get
will
to
go
a
to the
temple, yes.
temple.
So you go to your temple. There's definitely one there for your temple there, and
I will
you'll stay
have
there.
my body anointed in oils. I will, I will seek a cleansing of all dark things that may be inhabiting any part of my body.
The other so when you're in the bath house area, when you're in there and you're in there taking your bath, with the others, they're you're freaking covered in bug bites and kind of getting these looks at you what the hell, where the hell have you been?
The fellow looks at Lydia like, how do they survive in cities? They're so soft.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't get it either. I prefer the company of the wilds and its creatures.
While we're here, we'll find some place to stay overnight. And the fellow finds a nice hay loft where you can get cheap.
Yeah, you get. I mean, yeah.
Is there a central market to the city?
Oh, absolutely.
I agree to meet them in the morning, and I will stay
yeah.
at the temple.
That sounds good. Yeah, and when you guys, and the next morning, you see Fazil cleaned up, his
My dirty
smelling.
vestments have been traded for new ones.
Yep, with clean vestments, smelling of wow,
Frankincense.
not the jungle, man, for sure. Oily. He's got those oils. Got a nice sheen going on.
The fellow goes, no wonder you're attracting bugs.
With a scent like that, you'll attract everything within a mile.
Preferably female.
Nope.
Ah, there you go.
Usually the males.
Wow.
If they are female, they bite their heads the heads off the males.
True.
Awesome.
Oh, you mean bugs. I know. I get it.
Oh, I was talking about critters as well.
Very well. I'm sure there are many out there. Here in the city, this is a fine smell to be carrying around.
I am sure. Just stand downwind.
Nice.
I am one of the anointed.
Well, you're definitely something. I'm anointed too. Just not with the same kind of oils.
I do not know. I do not wish to know what dung you cover yourself with and call it oil.
Magical road pledge.
It's not dung. It's the blood of some creatures. That's all.
Awesome. So
Alright.
you guys end up exchanging your pleasantries with each other, teasing Fazil, and head on out shortly, if you'd like. and then heading out to the temple. I'm guessing it feels like the sense of urgency with Fazil
Yep.
talking him going, and you end up making your way to the temple and approaching it. You find it fairly easy. I mean, you've got an experienced tracker here. I think between Lydiara and Zafalo, can definitely find this temple.
All right.
Easily
Temple of the
enough.
Moon Door.
Temple of the Moon Door.
All right.
That is right. And I'm going to.
I'd like to look around and see if there are people who have a camp nearby.
Nope. There are not.
Did we beat them here?
Lydiara, could your friend scout out ahead, get a better aerial view?
Ah, what do your elf eyes see?
Nice.
Elf? What's an elf?
Her. She is elf.
Oh, she's woodfolk. Well,
There you go, Tony. And if you wanted to share that with Stefan.
Oh,
I don't
have
want to
share
drop
it?
the image. Well, I didn't want to drop the image in there because I do have it, blocked
gotcha.
off a little bit. So,
Okay, yeah, got it.
you guys able to see that? Sean and Tony,
Yes,
that image coming for you? Okay,
most assuredly.
all righty then.
How far are we from the building? Like range-wise?
How far away do you want to be from it? I just put you on the map. These are 10-foot squares, by the way. But however far away you want to be from, it looks like the edge of these like hedges are probably good 30, 40 feet from the building itself.
So would you say that's short and medium?
Oh, that range there? I'd say
Yeah.
that's probably short range.
Short?
To the front. Yeah, I'd say from where your token is there, from like the edge of the basically where like the woods, the jungle, whatever, kind of stop to where the temple is. Yeah, that's probably short range. We'll say that's probably short.
Okay. I will send Gizmo to investigate and spend 2 strain to do my mental bond,
Okay.
which allows me to use the concentrate maneuver. I can see and hear through the senses of my companion at extreme
Okay.
range. So I can see and
Alrighty.
hear through Gizmo up to extreme range.
So what you guys are able to see from like this distance, as you kind of come up to this area, there is like a domed. It is a domed building. As you can see, like the round part of it there.
You seeing it,
There's,
Stefan? In the
getting
screen
it.
share?
Not in screen share, no.
Okay, might be coming up here
Right.
shortly, but
I am sharing,
But,
but we'll see.
a picture like maybe more of like a maybe 100-foot wide domed.
Yeah. Let me
building.
allow incoming video.
Yep. So there's a like 100-foot wide dome building there, Stefan, with about another like maybe 50-foot front end kind of entrance way, in front of it.
I just sent
it's
you
like
a
it's-
screenshot.
It's like there's it's mostly intact. There are
Gotcha.
some like heaps of rubble there and vines, and to kind of show like the age of this place. Some fissures in the, like some dark fissures in the wall kind of show its age a little bit, but that's just, some places to kind of go in, not from like maybe the front door there, and the front doors seem to be kind of falling off the front, it would seem.
Off its hinges.
Yeah.
All right.
And if you wanted to take, and then let's see if we have a token for your owl. I can't remember what we're using, but it's okay. Could probably use
For what?
for your owl. Did we have one for your owl? I can't remember if we made a token for it.
I don't think so.
Yep.
I don't remember.
It's on the board now.
Oh, okay.
Ah, rock on. Yeah, so go ahead and move her where you wanted to go there.
So from where I am to the other end of this map, is that extreme range or is it all within extreme?
I think the map here would be all within extreme.
Okay. I'm just checking because this is something I can do up to extreme range, so I want to make sure I don't overstep the bounds. So for now, I'll have Gizmo fly around the exterior, probably over to about here, since I can't actually see what's around that bend.
Yeah. So what you do see, as you could tell, there are some rubble and such there. There is, you see maybe, a small opening here, right? There are also like windows, kind of cut into the temple as well, into the dome here, as well as it's kind of going, as you're seeing, kind of going around. It looks like this little portion of the wall may have broken down, but it's an pretty old building. So
okay, I'll have him go up to a window and look through it.
Okay. Make a
See.
perception check for me.
All right. Gizmo perception. Difficulty?
Let's see here. Let's see. Up there. 2 red.
2 red?
Oh! Because it's hard.
Very hard?
Really hard.
That's upgraded average.
Yeah.
All right. Does that look good to you?
It sure does.
All right. 2 yellow. Someone's whispering in my ear. I'll go ahead and upgrade. Gizmo's an owl. He's my seeing eyes.
He is, isn't he, though?
3 yellow versus 2 red.
Okay. Ooh.
2 success and an advantage.
Nice. Okay. So, what you see in there?
You see it. I
Uh-oh, there he goes again.
Yeah, we lost him.
We lost him again.
hear
dead
him.
people.
Oh, okay. It just cut out. You started to say a word and it just went, ah! Like it choked it off.
Okay, so this is what you see. What you see in there. See a kind of sneaking around and maybe like laying down kind of over in the corner. Can't really tell. But looks like it might have like hit itself. Like where it maybe had slept or something. This is kind of a little later on in the day. See this thing kind of laying down in the
What I'm looking at.
Looks like a little it's like a little
Weird witch
like
doctor.
pygmy witch doctor shaman with a bone mask and some like, yeah.
So, because it says I can see and hear through Gizmo stuff, I'll be speaking out loud what it is that I'm seeing through Gizmo.
And
so that the group can hear that and get a
And,
description of this.
yeah, so let me go into like an unmask mode here. I can remember how the hell to do that. Is that how we do it?
Sorry,
Sure,
unmasked.
that's how we do it. Unmask. There we go. Give it to you where you can kind of.
This is how we do it. Yeah, we're seeing it. We're seeing it.
Okay. And you saw that thing kind of laying back around there. You know what I mean? But the most interesting part of this of what you see in here is there's like a stone disc on the whoops, shoot, went out of mass mode, damn it, hate that. So back here along the wall, you see this disc with like some carvings. Looks like it's kind of in a single piece of like this pale stone, like housed in like an archway. Okay. There's some symbols around it. I don't know, think of like the Stargate almost a little bit.
Right.
And it's there's it's like kind of located kind of up against this wall. And looking kind of around and up, there's looks like there's a you can kind of see the sky overhead as you're looking up. There's almost like there's some natural like skylights now that you can kind of see in there. And there's like a mosaic on the ceiling that has like a silver and black tile, like a crescent moon, and of a mosaic on the ceiling in there. There's an altar of white marble here.
Homie?
Yeah, but
Do you mind if we called it good here for tonight?
Oh yeah, excellent. Yeah, this is a really good spot too. You guys made it to the moon door. Lydiara is using the ability of her seeing through her little owl there for the first time and got some info, and this is a good place to stop. Absolutely.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, let's wrap this up then. All right, everybody. That was that session 3? Session 2. Session 3.
Session 3.
Session 3 of Secret of the Moon Door, and looks like you guys are starting to unravel the secrets of it. Avoided the Cyclops, unbeknownst to the dismay of like Zafalo there, man. You won't be getting
My
married.
trophy.
You won't be getting married anytime soon. So hope you guys are enjoying that. That was
Oh yeah. Yep.
Awesome. All right. And then let's see. So our next episode will be the part 2 of diving into the gear, weapons, and armor creation, specifically the armor creation next time from the Secrets of the Crucible. No, Secrets of the Crucible, right?
Yes, sir.
Crucible,
Yeah.
Keyforge.
Like Secrets of the Moon Door, Secrets of the Crucible.
Keyforge.
Going through Keyforge, yes, Keyforge, and going through the what do you call it? Creating some armors next time.
Very
Maybe
nice.
the moon door leads to the Crucible. Who knows?
You know it, man. You know it. We'll see. Maybe we'll see
so
Tony's little.
despairs.
Maybe we'll see Tony's little like amoeba, little bastard with that. With
God.
what was it? The ZF1 and whatever
Yeah.
freaking armor we come up with next time for it.
And my
So there-
giant mantis.
There is a little bit of Genesis news out there, so
Yes.
it would appear two things. I'll go into one, see if Stefan can remember the other, and he'll do that. One, the people who are doing free RPGA Day in October or November, October, our free RPG Day, the companies that are going to be participating in it has been announced, and as with last time when it was Fantasy Flight did it, they did an adventure for Secrets of the Crucible. So it could be likely that we may see another Genesis adventure, maybe even this time for either Terranoth or Shadow of the Beanstalk, or maybe even Twilight Imperium.
Let's hope. Let's hope it's fine.
So Edge Studio, it will be participating in free RPG Day is the point that I'm making.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's awesome.
Stefan, what's the other one?
The other one is one of our fellow Genesis fans, gamers, supporters, is Scott Zumwalt. He saw on the Edge Studio website, which doesn't have a lot of information, so it's like a placeholder. But for a brief while, it had an image of the Twilight Imperium, Ashes of the Empire, or Imperium cover. A mock-up cover, at least. Then they took it down.
It was
So
pretty.
Yeah, it was very nice. It might not be the final cover, but it gives us an idea that they're working on the book. They've got cover ideas. So maybe
I
soon.
anticipate it's going to be a late release, given the fact that everything coming from overseas is being delayed again.
Yeah.
I think they have it. I think they have the Genesis stuff printed in the United States. So it could be maybe not affected by that, but if it is coming from overseas, we may see a delay. Just letting people know.
Yeah.
Because a lot of companies are seeing delays. Even Magic the Gathering saw their big release of the Forgotten Realms set split into two parts because they couldn't get it all into the country fast enough. So
that's it. But at least it's coming down the pipeline.
Yeah. So awesome. Well, hey, let's hope.
Yep.
Soon enough.
Cool.
Right. That's exciting.
Very cool.
Exciting news.
Yep.
So do we have any listener feedback, good man?
A little bit. One of our new followers on Twitter, Travis Allison, talked a little bit about if anyone out there had done a Genesis Lite. He was trying to teach his kids about Genesis and role playing in general, and he was thinking, maybe there would be a light version of the rules. Doesn't you can leave some things behind. And I said, well, I've never heard of anything, but maybe that could be something we could talk about, you guys and I, how to make a light version. I threw in just a couple of ideas as I texted him, but they're really basic, how you can pare down some of the skills, maybe even the stats, but still keep the dice and just, change it up a little bit. So maybe it'll be a show topic. We can see about that. But thank you, Allison. That was a good question.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Travis, sorry.
That'd be cool to come up with.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll look into that.
Exercise, yeah.
All right. Well, you can.
About it.
All right. Cool. Well, everyone can reach out to us. I'm sorry for talking over you there, Stefan.
Sorry.
Reach out to us at findingthenarrativepodcast@gmail.com. You can talk to Stefan on Twitter at FTN_Genesis. You can speak to both Stefan and myself on Facebook at Finding the Narrative, and we're all still somehow on MeWe.
Yeah.
Though not very many people go there. Please recommend us to others at Finding the Narrative Podcast on Podbean, iTunes, YouTube, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Audible, Amazon Music, and many more. Well, yes, many more exist.
So thank you, Sean, for showing up. And what did you call it when you were? What was that you used?
The ability?
No. When you were here as like the fourth, not the third wheel, the fourth wheel as
spare wheel.
The spare wheel.
It's the training
fourth wheel.
The training
wheel on the tricycle. I'm not exactly needed, but I'm there for some extra comfort.
Beautiful.
All about the comfort.
Because let's be real, you don't need me, but it's fun to have someone extra around.
It is. And I'm glad you pointed that out. Now we may discuss on whether we need anybody for the future.
You're welcome.
I find having a third player and an AP does help.
Yes.
That's my vote.
3 players is a magic number. Sure.
Yep.
Oh yes, it surely is.
It's a very nice ménage à trois. Yes.
Oh my.
Speaking of magic,
of course you had to go there.
Speaking of magic, sprinkle a little pixie dust on that.
Exactly.
All right. Well, thanks for listening to us, folks. This is Tony saying, let's tell a story and spend a story point.
And this is Stefan saying, dare to ask for those boost dice, pass them along, and ask for more.
Yeah, because they're like herpes.
Yeah. The gift that keeps on giving.
This is Chris telling you all to remember the rule of cool and remember to make bad guys out of your friends when you can. Like the Thulean Cyclops that I did for Jaime.
Yep.
And you know what? Just have fun doing it, everybody. Good night.
Good night.
Adios.
Finding the Narrative, a Genesys RPG podcast, is not affiliated with or endorsed by any companies mentioned on this show. Any of the products mentioned on our show or appear on our website are the property and copyright of their respective owners. All items are used under fair use and educational and review purposes. All other items are the intellectual property of Finding the Narrative, a Genesys RPG podcast. Copyright
2021.
All rights reserved.